Hello, Tristan and Michael. It is go time. Alright, we got 30 minutes on the clock, so it's time to get a move on. So I will not be saying anything that is not necessary, because this is basically for 3 people. Well, 2 people. I ain't watching myself back. So we are just gonna speed run, and by speed run I mean not really. I'm just fuck. Whatever. This is the enemy of 30 minutes. This is 1 hour. Because that's just too much stamina, too much expectation, if you will. So hopefully I'm recording this right. Got all the, what's it called? Timer is visible. That's the most important thing. So we'll see how it goes. It's platinum, in case that isn't obvious by how I ended up naming the ROM when you eventually both see it. So I don't know how we're intending to upload shit. Fuck you. Who do I have to check out again? Yeah. So I don't remember the last time we played platinum, but obviously I'm gonna stumble around a lot. I'm gonna be real. This is how I play the game, I guess, nowadays, since most of the time I'm playing next to someone else, right? So it's been a while since also as of this date, I don't have the tag lock yet, so that's also I actually had to set up OBS before this because I straight up did not have OBS on this computer, which means it's been I guess it's probably been at least 5 years, if not more than that, since I've recorded probably anything. Maybe it's been shorter because I used to do it on a laptop, and now I have a desktop. So okay, we just pick here, sure. Okay, why not Vespaquen Whale Lord? Well, I'm not explaining this one. That's I think that's an easy choice. The other problem with this is that it's like normally I would take my time and figure out, hey, like what's the best thing, take my time, move stuff, whatever. But because these, the premise of this is we're just playing for 30 minutes, pass it along. 30 minutes, pass it along. So because I have the choice. I don't want to be stuck with choice paralysis, I guess is a better way to put it. Is you gotta just go fast. You just no time to think. Let's go. Otherwise, you don't get to play the game. So I did it. Okay, I will admit I had half a mind to play not on speed up whatsoever, because and then just coast, and then because nobody would know how much I've done until you watch the recordings, and because obviously I'm passing it on to Michael, Tristan passes it back to me, kind of thing. So we don't have balls yet, right? No. Which I do want to see what the green shard, cool, whatever. And okay, you know what? For the sake of this, will help me go faster. We're not clicking splash, so there we go. I don't care what the nature is, so I'm gonna be real. But we haven't done the catching tutorial yet. Oh, ha. Alright, well, I do have to kill this. This is I would normally just run and just move along, but I do have a sworn duty to kill every Lucario in sight, so you're welcome, Michael. Whatever, let's just make sure that we are trucking along. I think the clock is not that intimidating right now, at least for me. Because, like, in theory, like I was saying about the idea of, like, just, like, straight up not, I'm gonna have to use my mouse to go a little quicker, I think, on this. C-man, wink wink. So, the idea of, like, oh, the clock is ticking, oh no, I gotta, do this, it's like, in theory, there is no real actual reason you have to go fast. Because other people are just going to play the part anyway. It's just like, in theory, if I didn't trust the other two, isn't 27... no, that's return, right? Isn't it? But it's Giga Drain for us? For real? Is that return? I should stop pretending like I know TMs. Like I'm used to playing with Michael, who just knows them all. So I should leave it to him. He'll know. I will just double check if it can be learned, because I want to say 27's like a common one. I just don't know what the, like, if it is in fact return. I think it is, but I guess I'll probably check after this recording and see if I'm right or wrong. But yeah. So I'm getting sidetracked as we play along, which is I'm okay with that. But basically, there is no real reason that I have to. What? I didn't read that shit at all. I have to go back. Okay. So there is no reason I have to actually like speed through this, right? Like like the game's gonna get completed, one way or another. It's just if the trust factor, right? I guess if I trust the others to get it done, right? That's in theory, but like, I obviously, I want to enjoy the game, so I will probably be blitzing through all the text, and thus I already know, because I know myself, I will just fuck this up and just not like do things correctly like you just saw, right? I blitzed through the text to be able to not see that I had to go back, right? So I already know myself, I'm gonna get slowed down by exactly that. And also the other thing that I do tend to just go, like, I will go all the way back to healing, right? That's just how I've always played every game for now, I guess the last 4 or 5 years. Who knows? So, ooh, Kabuto. Also, okay, I'm gonna put this out here on this in episode 1. There was a unique setting for platinum on the randomizer, so I'm curious who will get to notice it when the time comes, because they were foolish and let me randomize and start. So, she gave me balls, right? For sure. So I will double check. Balls, it's go time. So I will get more balls and heal a little more, or maybe we'll just do the standard 10 to get that premier ball. I'm gonna buy. I want to get like 2 antidote, 2 paralyze heal maybe, and then that leaves us enough for 3 potion for now. I kind of want to sell the green shard while we're here. Did I put it in the here? Yeah. Perfect. Whatever. I'll save the 300 for now. I'm gonna heal up because as I was in, again, middle of what I was saying, I fucking do this all the time. I will just go back to the Pokemon Center. That's the stupid thing. I buy so much heals and then I just don't use them because I just do that. So we're going for an encounter on Route 201. I did set up a dock page so that they would have a way to know. They'd have a way to know that I actually, that somebody encountered these things, but we'll find out if it actually gets used or not. I mean, I'm gonna use it. It's up to them to, I guess, use it or not if they see after I alert them of such. So there we go, easy peasy. So this one. This nickname, I think Michael will have no idea. Tristan will get it. So that's a easy prediction. That was 201. Alright, that was 201. Before I fucking did this wrong. Oh my. Okay. Also, the speed up's a little fast for my liking, but you know what? We'll deal with that. That was 202. My bad. So that's why we checked. So I will make sure the record is reflective of that, and then on the dock. So if I'm ever just pausing, not moving, that's probably what I'm doing. Also, I will set up the. I gotta, as always, shout out Noah for the idea. There's a heaven, and there's a hell, so whoever kills them all gets to decide where they go. I was thinking about like trying to switch the wallpaper, but time crunch, you know how it is. I'm gonna go to 201. It's fine. I saw Lucario and Starly so far, and somehow we didn't see Primate. That's funny. So I'm going to click that water gun and just ball up top. Dog, come on. Okay, that low kick did a fuck ton. I mean, I'm heavy, so I get that. Right, I wasn't paying attention to how much it did. I'm gonna be real. So, let's potion up, hope it doesn't kill me. Okay. That's fine. Okay, it did leer me. You know what? This is not worth it. I am literally just killing the shit. I'm not having this. This is gonna be annoying. So, sorry about it. No. I did not catch the 201, but it has been encountered, so... that's a new thing I put on the... So for the tag lock, we always had like a dock, and I put caught or not, and everyone put like yes or no, and that like doesn't actually matter. So I just put a checkbox this time, because it's like and just the question encountered, right? Because that's actually what matters. It's not what caught it, but speaking of platinum, the last time I played, I think was literally the tag lock would have been, or maybe we probably did a cutthroat or something, but I digress. The last, so I watched over the last tag lock to do stats for it, which was a hilarious experience. Ooh, Firo. Water gun doesn't do enough to it. Like, I know I could crit it, but I'm kind of, I don't want to waste a fuck ton of balls like I already did with the Primate was already annoying, so I'm gonna take that risk. But I will... I don't know if I'm even spelling that right. No, I don't think I am, so we're pivoting. What the fuck am I naming this? Okay, we see. Yeah, this is also another thing is nicknaming. You also can't think and take too long because you want to move on with life. Well, I keep saying that, but I'm gonna keep reminding myself like I actually can just take my sweet ass time. It doesn't actually matter. I feel no time crunch. I feel like they will feel the time crunch in that they are gonna like try to speed run this shit. Other than Michael's gonna get distracted by items at some point, but you know, because he knows I'm not picking them up, so that's also another fun time. So that's Verity Lakefront. So that's already covering a decent amount. I don't know how much I'm actually gonna use. What's the item? Well, okay, we got the Helix Fossil. That's sick. That good. Adamant, by the way. Brave and Brave. Okay, whatever. Yeah. Let me order the moves so that when if I use them, it'll be quicker. Yeah, perfect. All right. So I think I'll probably I think this is more useful, but I think the teams, you know, are squadding up. as we do at the beginning, and I didn't have any goals for how far I would get in the 30 minutes. Like, so I can see the timer myself. I'm already halfway through, so I'm pretty happy with this. Just, you know, making sure I got some encounters. Hopefully, you know, don't do too badly. Oh. You know what? Fuck it. I don't care. It's not gonna have a good move. I trust it won't have a good move. Okay, it did have a good move, and it froze me. That's annoying. Also, okay, I'm confident that, like, I'm gonna end up at some point just, like, having to grind for, like, one of these, and it's gonna be, like, the most boring thing ever. Or at least one of us. I mean, realistically. Whoever... Tristan's gonna try to solo this shit, so I think I'm gonna be the one that's gonna have to grind, because Tristan's gonna, like, put us in a spot where it's basically just, you know, if we have one good mon to lean on, then why not, right? If they're trying to blitz through it. So I think because of that, I'm gonna be the one who's gonna have the, like, 30 minutes almost all dedicated to just training up. But that's just I'm throwing out some predictions as we go along, because I'm gonna be real, I didn't even think about anything to talk about in case I was just, like, bored, because I literally spent the last however long setting up OBS and figuring out, and then doing a couple test recordings to make sure that it actually was recording and working, and then making sure that the jazz wasn't too loud, because I had to do jazz, and then I did remember. Oh, interesting. I did not see what it went for. Okay, sidewave. That's fine. We're gonna switch out, but I then had the realization that if I just did what exactly I used to do, which is a Spotify playlist, which is where this jazz Pokemon music is from, with a few different artists, I realized that ads are gonna play because I used to have Spotify Premium and shared it with my twin, and then I have not had that for ages, and so then I checked on it, and it was like, I guess because I'm a returner, they're like, yo, here's 2 months free. So I have 2 months free of Spotify Premium now. I want to stay in, but it's probably not a good idea. But yeah, there you go. I want to click rollout, but that also feels like not a great idea. But I'm gonna do it anyway. All right, well, we're here. Because if it was water absorbed, then, like, what am I gonna do? So let's get Teoscar going. And oh yeah, I am curious if they'll use the nicknames or not, because I think when I just play casually with anybody, being like Noah, Tristan, Michael, I tend to just go, like, in and out of it, and I feel like I should do a better job of actually calling these Pokemon by their given names. That's the whole point of the Nuzlocke. So I will be calling Seaman Seaman instead of Wailord. Hopefully more. I'm pretty sure I said Wailord earlier, but, like, when explaining the choice, and then Firo is now Beaker, and the Sunflora is Teoscar. So I will be trying to hold myself accountable to keep actually, like, use the names, because I think that is good practice for building bonds before they get taken away from us, right? That is the whole idea. We're gonna go to Jubilife. I trained up a little bit as I was talking. Obviously, I don't trust Tristan to train, but I guess Michael's after me, so I didn't really need to. But I think I'm not trying to blitz, as I've now said probably like 5 times. So I also don't know what we're planning to do for, like, uploading this stuff if like we're waiting till the very end to upload, so I don't know if I'll know by the next time I'm recording what happened at all. Like, even if it's just like, say, only Michael's part before then Tristan gets it and then I see it, right? I have no clue. We had that part. I don't think we've decided yet, but I got the go ahead to just go, so I was like, fuck it, I'll go. I'm just buying that. I know. Oh yeah, I forgot. We did randomize. Okay, well. We did randomize specialty shops. This is not going to do anything good for us there, obviously. So, that's fine. I did buy the potion before checking, so that was probably not ideal. Flame plate. I do like how... I forgot it has the engravings in this game because of the... What's it called? Because of Arceus. Ooh, that's not a matchup we like, but it's okay. Seaman is the job for me. And if you're wondering, hey, why did you name him Seaman? I said earlier, no explanation needed. There you go. Beaker, I can tell you that that one was a panic job, as you probably saw earlier in this. I was gonna put Roosevelt, cause like nothing to fear but fear itself. However, I bailed. I got skittish on like, was I gonna spell it wrong, and I didn't want to take the time to look it up because. That's the one thing I feel like I'm gonna not do now that I would normally do, is that I am willing to just like stop everything and look shit up if I feel like it, but I feel like the vibes and the idea of this is that we're trying to go fast, so I shouldn't be doing that. Like if I need to go back to the do they give you? Yeah, okay, there you go. So I knew somebody gave me something. And then, so I need to go to the NOAA convention of naming and just like vibe it up. And at least the more specific way is you catch a, say if I caught that primate, right? Like, you know, primate, more like, and then just have a nickname. Go, like whatever the first thing comes out, right? So I feel like I need to do that a little bit better. Is this when we do the Poketch stuff? Yeah, it is. Okay, so we need to find the clowns. Oh, I didn't even read. It was a question, and I just kind of was mashing. You know, I got it right, but I don't feel good about that one. I should actually read the question. Okay, Pokemon can't hold an item. Yep. That's 1 and 3. So I am missing number 2. I don't know if anyone's over here. No, this is the terminal. No. Okay, yeah. So I want to say, is there an item somewhere over here? No. Am I tripping? I'm thinking of a different city. There's, you know, too many Pokemon games played. They all blend together at some point. Yep. Pokemon moves do in fact have types. Who doth thunk it? Yep. We were always gonna get the old rod. Let's be real. I know items here. Snowmill, son of a bitch. That is not gonna help us on our journey too much. We do need to do something, and that is register the old rod. And then need to remember what button it is. Boom. Okay, let's try a different area. It was a little shy over there, so Snow Run. Okay. Honestly, I kind of just throw the ball. This shit is weak, so I'm not fearing for Snow Run. Snow Hat. Yeah. Snow Run, more like it's a male, so it's gonna be a Glalie. So this is just it's just a nice face. I got nothing clever here. It's just a nice face, and I didn't do non-caps because I'm projecting. It's a nice face, not just a Ice Face. TM 73. Interesting. I will have to check what that is. It is a hardy nature. Inner Focus does have Powder Snow. Sick. Okay. TM. I usually hoard TMs in these games where we... Oh, Thunder Punch. Interesting. I'm just curious to see who learns it. 73, I don't know what that is. I'm gonna mute myself because I'm gonna sneeze. Hopefully I did it right. Because I make fun of Tristan all the time for never doing it, because he never does, and they'll never do it in the future, I guess. Who knows? Is it only 3? Indeed it is. Alright. So now, I guess the clock will also serve a nice reminder of how long we've been going now in the future for everyone on the Poketch app, but they may change where we are on the Poketch app. I don't know about anything being in any of these places, so I was just clicking to make sure that I told everyone, or I clicked my part that I said I did get the 218 encounter, and now I'm gonna get this 204 encounter. Alright, I don't trust you to live, so we'll just go to Seaman. I also don't know if I'm gonna just kill with... I don't think I will, but you know, what's a weaker move that I could use? I think Peck, there's no way I kill with that. I think there's... yeah. Although crit looks like it could have, so that's not ideal, but... alright, we're just taking hits here. We are low on balls now, which I don't like. Oh. Alright. We are gonna try to Powder Snow it. Oh, and we got the freeze. Let's go, but we are not risking you dying. Good job, Ice Face. Please, Pokeballs. Only got one more, so this is gonna be really sad if I don't catch this. That is unfortunate. Alright, well, you're dead. Alright, well, I don't like that I whiffed on 2 encounters. That does feel very bad. But I think the other one I was literally gonna die because it had low kick. And then, especially if it ever crit. And then that one, Stantler just didn't want to be caught. Although I have like no money, right? So, is there any money that I haven't spent yet? Oh, that's we'll buy the 2 Pokeballs for now. But I think getting the next encounter with 2 Pokeballs feels like a bad idea. So I think I'm just gonna fight some trainers, maybe. Well, first let's get this item. Then we'll, because we're running out of time. Heart mail, yeah. So we have 2 males, which is not really what I want, if I'm being honest. But I can live with it. Let's just fight this trainer. I don't know if I trust you yet, so we're just gonna go to the crutch that is Seaman. Ice Face, I love you and all, but you're gonna die if I let you fight too much. There we go. I'm gonna not have a fun time. Okay, if I switch, I think Sketch fails. If it's gonna go for Sketch, yeah, perfect. So, and it will just struggle swing. I didn't know if it would have extra moves because of the stuff. I am low on time. I can see that clock going down. I kind of want to just get... maybe I should just go get the counter. Or I actually... No, because... I forget if you have to fight Barry. So I'd rather not do that. I'd rather not activate that. So I'm just going to get in this last fight. And I think this will be a Okay, that's kind of scary. That. Oh yeah. I was gonna. Oh my god. Damn it. Okay, I'm gonna have to change the the text that shows what after. It's supposed to say my job here is done. Let me see if I can move this shit. So. Yeah. You can kind of see it. My job here is done. I'm gonna have to, I'm gonna do this live so I don't remember or so I don't forget. But yeah, obviously we know my job here is done. Maybe I'll turn the font smaller. Who knows? I mean, no, I'll fix it later. But we're gonna save the game. So you see where we are. We are done. I stopped moving. I'm literally not even gonna go back and heal. Which that's also something. They're gonna have to hopefully like check. Like and know, hey, we went hands-off mode. So my job here is done. I'm passing it on to Michael. I apologize that I did not catch 2 mons, but such is life. So are we gonna win? Yeah, we should. I feel like we have a good start. So that is one thing. Seaman will lead us to victory. Mark my words. And goodbye.